When Israel made peace with the Arab nations, Egypt, Syria, Lebanon, and Transjordan, this is what they agree on, and this is really important, and this is known sort of forevermore as the Green Line. Okay, what is important though is that several of the agreements with the Arab countries, so they were signed between the two countries. So Israel had one with Syria, Israel had one with Egypt, and several of these, like the Egypt-Israel one, they explicitly said that this green line is not a actual border between countries. Okay, it's more like a ceasefire line, sort of you stay there and we'll stay here, just to stop the fighting and the deaths, essentially. So it's not acknowledged as a permanent solution. And what you can see is what I was talking about a few minutes ago in terms of it's very sort of bitty. You can see these enclaves in East Jerusalem here, where essentially the Arabs of Jordan get a demilitarized area in East Jerusalem, and Israel get a demilitarized area. And Jordan essentially get the West Bank, while Gaza is under Egyptian control. So this is the main start of Gaza and the West Bank becoming sort of Arab areas a bit more officially, and Israel taking the rest of the Palestinian mandate. And then 1950, this is a very controversial move that Israel, their capital is supposed to be here in Tel Aviv, but then and Jerusalem is supposed to be the sort of, it is a holy city for both Arabs and Jews, but Israel say no, it's our city, and they move their capital to Jerusalem. Okay, and then what we get in the 50s is another big increase in Jewish migrants who are now have more freedom to move, having fled Germany during the war. But you also get Jewish refugees, because obviously in other Arab countries, Jews no longer feel safe because this issue is becoming so divisive, and so they move to the newly independent Israel as well. The next really important thing is the Suez crisis. Okay, so what happens here is Israel essentially wants more control of the Sinai Peninsula, a sort of security buffer, and there's lots of other reasons and lots of arguments about what Israel's main intention is here. But you guys will have to look into those yourself and make your own call. But Egypt essentially cut off here. This is the Straits of Tiran, offering access to southern Israel. And Egypt, before the war, basically cut that off, which ignited Israel wanting to take control of the Sinai Peninsula. And how does it end? Well, essentially, Egypt say, okay, we'll let you travel up the Gulf of Aqaba, and they've reopened the Straits of Tiran.